Y'all ain't ever gonna believe the crap I just did. So, I just, had a weird type of dream thing. And basically, I was in Harry Potter, the Harry Potter verse, right? And man, let me tell you, I had some weird stuff going on in there. Alright, well, I'll tell you guys in a sec. So, in the Harry Potter verse, as I like to call it, because it's funny, instead of what's his face being the werewolf, I was the werewolf. And apparently I was friends with Hermione and Harry and what was the other one called that's kind of insignificant? Ronald Weasley. I was friends with the three of them. Well, the night comes where, you know, they get basically found out and all that crap. Here I am, I shifted into this humongous wolf with actual fur and not hair all over the place. That was the one thing I hate about that movie. And then Dumbledore shows up, which is completely off script. And he's about to get all protective on them, and Hermione's like, "Oh no, don't hurt him. He's our friend." And it was like the weirdest little dream type thing I've ever had. So they take me to the hospital thing that they have in the school, right? And they got me in like a cage, like a massive cage. I don't know where they pulled this out from. Probably their rear ends, right? They can do that. They're wizards and witches and wizards and all that kind of crap, right? So here they are doing that, and I'm just chilling in this cage, you know, just kind of taking a nap and stuff. Here they come, like, "Are you gonna be good if we let you out?" And I'm like, "No, I'm gonna eat you." Duh, I'll be good. What am I gonna do? Bark at you? You stupid freaking thing. But yeah, it's the weirdest little dream thing that I've ever had. I have weird dreams, I'll tell you that. But anyway, we're gonna get this A&K on down the White Mountain to the warehouse, and if I'm thinking if I know where it's at, we are so screwed. It's gonna be a pain in our rear end to get to, but we'll figure it out. We just better get a truck that has fuel, that's all I know. You know what? Instead of going through that muddy patch, I think I'll go around just to make things a little bit easier on myself, considering I got chain tires on all my trucks. Oh, like a fuel canister thingy. Somebody must have left that here. It's probably the one thing I'll never be able to understand is why in the world they don't have it to where in this game you can get rid of a trailer like you can cargo. It would be so much easier if you could do it that way. In my opinion, just kind of, click, delete, and then like the trailer's gone. One of these days I'm going to get some viewers together. And if I could ever get some people in here that actually wanted to play the game, I'd get a buttload of them in here. And I would get you guys to, help me by helping me get all the trailers that we got skewered across. Like, because I'm not even joking. All right, so we got the scout trailer, then we got a trailer sitting here, we got a trailer sitting there. There's probably, I know there's like 2 or 3 trailers sitting over there. Yeah, there's that fuel trailer over there that we could get rid of. I think I might actually get you guys to help me with that. Just get all the trailers and then just haul them back to certain areas so that we can just get rid of them. So it's not cluttering up the darn thing. I think it would be very helpful. We might also, I've been kind of thinking about it, I might actually take some time to do some of the smaller missions. Like go all the way back to the muddy thing and us do all the missions, the smaller missions, so that we get extra credit if you guys wanted to. And I don't know why it is that nobody figures that I'm going to play with them, because apparently putting the words playing with viewers apparently gets people begging you to play with you, but the moment you take that out of a stream, it's like, oh, he wants to play alone. No, I've said it several times. If you would like to play, alright, just tell me and I'll give you the code and you can join. Gotta be careful here because of that tree. Ah! Well, there goes that suspension. Or we're a little bit above half suspension now, thanks to my stupidity. I'm trying to think of which one this is. Mountain River. Okay, never mind. Mountain River, I know what that one is. Mountain River is the one that has, like, the weird setup to it. And if it's the warehouse I'm thinking of, that's gonna be annoying. It really is. But we'll figure it out once we get there. Give the A&K some credit. It's pulling this thing like it ain't got no problem with it. Yeah, I thought that's what that was. Wait. How long has that truck been sitting there? How have I never noticed that truck sitting there? Oh, this thing's got repair parts. Hallelujah. What is this anyway? Oh, it's an international. I thought it would be something useful. freaking international bullcrap. That's another mission we have for this map if we want to do it. So what do you guys think? Do you think we should just do the main missions, or do you think we should do like all the missions, including the small missions like those? I think personally we should do all of them. That way we get a little bit of XP and stuff. I know a lot of viewers are like, oh, well, yeah, if we collect the parts, you don't get the parts for it and all that stuff. Or we don't get the parts, which I hate the way that they have that set up. I think that's very stupid. Alright, so, yep, I knew that was where it was wanting me to go. I had a strange feeling that's where they were going to want me to go. Oh well. All I know is I'm going to have to haul this trailer somewhere afterwards. So I got to figure out where I can put it. And there is what looks like kind of a shortcut right there, but I don't know if that's what that's meant to be or not. And then, the factory has a trailer store as well, but I think for the sake of my sanity, we'll try and go that other way. As I just really don't feel like trying to go all that way. I had a bad feeling that the Mac was not going to make it through here, and I was correct. The Mac is not going to make it through here. The Mac is going to die trying to go through here. Don't you dare flip that trailer. That is an actual route. I might have to use that here in a second. Alright, so that takes care of one of the things that we have to haul. If I'm thinking correctly, though, this is like one of those missions where it's like, you know, do this one task and then you're done. So like once we get this stuff done, I think we should be okay. Alright, so, ow! Dear Lord, what is this? Obstacle course time? This is nothing but obstacles through here. Snow slows you down in this game. I will tell you that. Snow slows you down. But apparently so does mud. Dear God, this thing must be 3 feet deep. I think they designed it this way, so I won't go this way again. We'll go back out and hit the warehouse because it'll be a little bit faster. We'll hit the warehouse next time. Alright, come on. Okay, well apparently it doesn't want me to go that way, so... You know what, flip this. We ain't taking this trailer all the way over here. And slap that trailer down, we'll just have to get it later. I'm not in the mood. Might have to get a truck that has mud tires in order to get to it later, because I just don't... Alright, let me see what I can do here. Alright, global map. Kenworth T80. Or T880, excuse me. Okay, so that's not what we want to use. As long as we know where we're going, I think we'll be fine, so... The A and K would do really good with having chain tires that were like the singles like these. Because in my opinion, the single tires help out a lot more than the ones that they put on the A and K. Because I've noticed those tires, they don't have the chains on the inside, and it's mainly because they can't really reach them. So they're putting the chains on the outside tires, but the inside tires are still slipping, so you're still having the same problem. It's still a slip problem. Anyway. Of course, somehow a teeny tiny rock breaks my suspension. I just love the realism in this game sometimes. I guess that little trailer sitting there is useful. It's just, it kind of gets in the way at times as well. Oh, we got one more of this pipe stall. And then, this is going to be the most difficult part right here coming up. Is trying to get this trailer to swing around the way we need it so that we can get on down this mountain thing here. So swing it now. And the bad thing is the Mac that I'm going to be bringing out here in a little bit, it's going to even have a harder time because it's got a longer wheelbase. So it's going to struggle even harder. Alright, let's be very, very careful with how we get it. There we go. Once we get it down there, it's basically smooth sailing. There's just that one area that makes me want to panic. Because it's like, if you turn it too far, it'll tip over, so. I guarantee you guys that the Mac is going to have the most difficult time getting up this, because like, even though it's a Mac and all, it's still not really built for doing this. It's more of a drive on asphalt and concrete and pavement type of truck. It's not meant to drive on these kind of situations, so. Alright, let's go deliver this trailer, get rid of it, and then... It'd be nice if this place had a darn trailer purchasing thing at it, but when you're such a small place, I guess you can't really do anything like that. So now the rest of the time we're going to be struggling with highway trucks until I get done with the highway trucks and do other things. Yeah, I notice a lot of people like watching like the modded SnowRunner and stuff like that. I tried it one time and I wasn't very impressed. Like, at all. Mm. Truck's hauling a lot better than I figured it would. Figured it'd be slipping and sliding. It's fast, I'll give it that. Let that thing go. Although I get the feeling the moment we hit mud, we're screwed in this truck. I could test it out, but I'm gonna wait until we get to a place to where we actually have to hit mud, and then we'll worry about it. For now, we're just worried about hauling what we got so we can get... Bro, this thing's sliding right now, look at that. Darn pipe pushing me down the hill back there. That's what happened there, was the pipe was pushing me. I feel like I should get Red Dead Redemption and try and do it in the game, or on the PS5, just so that you guys can kind of get a glimpse into Red Dead Redemption 2 and there, and then we'll do like a whole playthrough if I can, and we'll get like all the guns and stuff. I don't know. I had somebody request for me to do Red Dead Redemption 2 a while ago, or a little bit ago, and I want to try and fulfill it for them, because, you know, I don't mess with Red Dead Redemption 2 that much anymore, and alright, well that answers my question. Oh, well this one ain't gonna do no better, so... I guess anything without diff lock just needs to go on ahead and, or all-wheel drive needs to go on ahead for this certain one, needs to just go on ahead and get gone. So here's what we'll do. We'll retain that, and we'll put the Mac there. Western Star there. Cat there, or the International in this point. And that cat, and then we already got a Fleet Star out there, so these two will be the last things we use, and then we'll put that there. Alright, so we all know that we got to use a certain truck. At least I can say this one has all-wheel drive, right? Also, I found out that apparently this is the truck that they used for Optimus Prime. It was a Western Star, and I didn't realize it. But then I was looking at it and everything, and I was like, oh my god, it's a Western Star that they used for Optimus Prime. And it's like, well, at least it wasn't a freaking Kenworth, and it was like, you know... Because I love Kenworths and all, but Optimus Prime is just not Kenworth material. He has always been a Peterbilt, whether it be a cab over or whatever. He's always been based off of a Peterbilt of some sort. I mean, that's just my opinion, but, you know, I feel like if you're going to do something, you need to keep to it, you know? But I guess since we're doing these type of missions, the ones without all-wheel drive are just going to have to wait until we get them with all-wheel drive. If we can get them with all-wheel drive, that is. So we'll go to the next map, I think, is what we were gonna have to do. No, we use the next map, and then we'll have to use the vehicles at the next map to do what we gotta do. I'm not worried about fuel because this thing's actually pretty fuel efficient. So this is the one reason I love this truck though, because like it gets all-wheel drive and all that, and it just makes it so much easier to use. I'll be glad to get that cool Russian truck though at level 26. That'll be nice. I think that'll be a very nice truck. It's got that weird articulating design to it, so I'm gonna go to Russia just to purchase it. And then eventually, I do want to try and find all the vehicles that we still need, write them down where they're at, so that I can have like a little piece of paper sitting beside me and it'll tell me where all the vehicles are at least in the maps. That way I can be like, oh, well, this vehicle's in that map, this vehicle's in that map, and then we can, like, when we go into the maps, if I don't already have it, we can go and try and find where it's at. Boingy, boingy, boingy. These trucks have really good suspension, I'll give them that. But I think it'll be fun to be able to go and search for different trucks and stuff. Like, we might do an episode where we just do that. We go into different maps just to get different vehicles. But one of them is really difficult because it's in the next map that we have to do, or not the next map, but this map. The map after the next one that we're doing, like, not after this one. I'll tell you here in a second. I'll show you. Hold on. So, we've gotten all the vehicles that we could get out of Mountain River, or Alaska. We've gotten all the ones out of wherever, Michigan, I think it is. And then, so, the next vehicles, I think there might be one in the Rift, which we'll have to go and take care of eventually, right? But, there's a vehicle, I think, in there, Amanda, and me and a friend of mine, we tried to get to it and get it, but he ended up getting stuck, and when I was on my way back, I couldn't get to him, so I had to reset, and it made us both mad, so we just stopped messing with it. And I don't even want to know where I'd have to go to get all the other vehicles, so yeah, I still have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Well, we're not 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 maps that I still have to complete before we're done. So yeah, we got an insane amount of crap that we have to do before oh, this is gonna be a pain in the rear end, isn't it? Yep. It'd be interesting if they gave me like a little attachment for this Western Star. 'Cause you know how some of the trucks, like, they have the small little trailer hitch things, like little cargo trailers. I think it'd be funny to have one of those for this truck. That'd be funny. Right, real nice and easy down the hill here. There we go. It's just that lip right there at the edge of the bridge that scares me. I'm gonna drive this in first person because why not? Not. I can't stand driving in first person unless I absolutely have to. In this game, at least. I don't mind it in American Truck Simulator, but in a game like this, I got to have my all-wheel or my 3D freaking, you know what I mean, my rotating camera thingy. That thing. Because if I don't, I can't see what's going on around me, and it just causes a lot of problems. Alright, well, at least that objective's took care of now, so we'll go get rid of this trailer and then do what we gotta do. Which I think the next thing is we have to go to that other map, grab the blocks that we need, and then we come back over here and we'll deliver them. Which, coming back the other way, will be a little bit easier anyway, so. There we go. Oh, Lord. Excuse me on that. I swear I'm trying to pull this through here, but it's just struggling so hard. I gotta give this truck some credit though, it's working on it. Which I gotta admit is really good, because a lot of kids these days, the only thing they work on is getting on my nerves. Anyway, one more truck, and then White Valley will be our main base for a little while. Yeah, because it'll be Kenworth, that, and then that, and then that, and then we'll go all the way back to the other place. jackknife accidents occur when a trailer's tires start to skid and move faster than the cab, and these type of accidents can happen in any road condition. That is true. So there's a story that I'm going to tell about something like that happening, and it's actually a very scary story. When I say scary, I don't mean like, oh my god, someone almost died type of scary. It's more of a oh no it happened type of story. So a lot of people don't know this, but when I was very young, my parents got into a car or a truck accident. And I say truck because that is what they were driving, was a truck. Right? So, my dad's driving his truck called Red Rock. That's what he called it. Don't ask me why. It was a red Kenworth. Very classical, my dad was. But, he loved that truck a lot. And to put things very lowly, I guess. Smallly. I don't know how to really say it. Well, to make a long story short, my dad is, doing his own thing, right? I got an idea. Hold on. Oh man, I can't go into the garage because there's not enough room, is there? Yep. Alright, well, let me go get rid of one of the trucks then. But my dad's driving and my mom's in the passenger seat with him, blah, 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 blah. And all of a sudden, these two, it was like, I think my mom said there was like 3 of them in the truck or something like that. Or the vehicle together. And they decide that it's a good idea to harass a truck driver. Now guys, for those of you who don't know, a truck is massive. Alright? It is not something you want to play with. Alright? So these idiots, they're like, oh, well, it'll be fine, we'll be fine. And they start driving in front of my dad's truck. Well, eventually they hook the bumper of their vehicle underneath my dad's truck. And I'm going to let you guys guess what happened after that, because, oh boy. So the truck ended up, it basically jackknifed, and the truck was jackknifing. My dad somehow kept it from flipping or anything else. And to tell you how hard my dad was fighting against the truck flipping over and everything, my mom said that there was a steel steering wheel on the truck, and my dad bent it trying to keep that truck from jackknifing, right? Or at least flipping over. So the truck, it's like barreling down the interstate. They hit an exit sign, and then there's an oil tanker, I think, getting on or getting off the ramp, and the truck barrels in and slams directly into that oil tanker. Luckily, it was hauling oil, so, it wasn't anything flammable at the moment. But, my mom tells me that the only thing that saved one of those kids' lives that day was because of the fact that he basically told my dad that he wasn't the one driving. And that was the only thing that saved that kid's life that day. It's always been a story that I find interesting. It's one of the stories that I think I'll always remember my dad for, because, that's the kind of person my dad at one point was. But he was more mad about the truck getting getting wrecked than he was about my mom, who could have been hurt. And that's the thing that I think pissed my mom off so much, was because of the fact that was what he was more concerned with. But yeah, I mean, trucks can jackknife. Trucks do jackknife. My dad is also one of the very few people that has quite literally drove the wheels off a truck. Or a wheel. But it's quite an interesting story. But since there's nobody here, I'm guessing that nobody wants to hear about it, so I'm not even going to bother. Matter of fact, I think I'm going to end this little stream here because I've been playing for basically an hour, so. Please tell me I can go to the factory and get these concrete blocks. Please tell me that. Yes, thank you. I don't want to have to drive all the way to the other place to get them. I'm lazy like that. Also, you want to talk about, you know how I know a lot of you guys talk about how I'm quote unquote down bad for certain things. There is a dude that I'm subscribed to on YouTube, and oh my lord, he is so down bad for any and every Disney character, especially a female, I have ever seen. Like, bro is like, wow. That's all I can really say is wow at how down bad he is for certain characters. And then the bad thing is, so you know the new Kung Fu Panda that came out. Ugh. Another boring movie to watch. Yay. He is down bad like crazy about that freaking movie. And it's like, bro, there is nothing to be down bad about that movie. But you know what? Whatever. If he wants to be down bad over a freaking fox girl, go right on ahead. But anyway, I want to end this here because I want to go grind on some more Thunder, and I'm not going to be recording that. So I hope everyone had a lovely time watching me and not staying. But anyway, I hope everyone has a lovely day. And remember, you mess with